We're on the north side of the Oceanside Pier today for the 16th annual Oceanside Longboard Surfing Contest. Hello everyone, I'm Amy Forsyth and welcome to KOCT. Surfing in Oceanside is a way of life, and we're out here, we're going to watch some awesome surfing today. We've got tandem, we've got nose riding, we've got women, and even seniors out here competing. Stay tuned for more. We're going to have interviews with the judges, the surfers, and some awards. Plus, we're going to find out what it takes to be a winner at the Oceanside Longboard Surfing Contest. Well, I've managed to pin down Tim Carter, president of the Oceanside Longboard Surfing Club, long enough to talk to us about today's event. Tell us how things are going so far.
They're going really well. This is the third day of the event. This year we've got some pros. David Nueva's here, entered the nose riding contest. Eric Summers, who instead of going to the East Coast, opted to stay here and surf for the $2,000 nose riding purse that we've got. We've got several others. John Peck, who's also a judge. So it's not just an amateur status. What it is basically is anybody can enter this contest. It's not like most of the club venues where only it's a club contest. It's anybody off the street, amateur, whether amateur, pro, whatever, can enter this contest. The way that this began is, like I said, this is the 16th annual. Also, Santa Cruz just had their 16th annual. 16 years ago, Oceanside challenged Santa Cruz to a contest, and that's how this all came about. This year we got really lucky. We've got almost 30 vendors right now in this thing. It's just been really great. We've had a lot of people helping out. Shark Attack, Outback, Bob Baker, Guy Takayama. What we did this year was we went ahead and we've got 10 different divisions where normally there's usually 8 or 7. And what we did was we went towards the younger people. We've got Minahuni division, which is 13 and under, and 14 to 19. We've got 4 different divisions for women because we got to face it, you know, the younger kids are going to be taking over our places, and the women are, you know, we're starting to notice the women are, I mean, there's a lot of women out there that rip. You know, and longboarding is just, it's been around forever, and it's just now, you know, coming back in.
With me now is Bobby and Tina Friedman, all the way here from Hawaii. They're here to compete in the tandem competition. Tell me about tandem. It looks so hard. How'd you guys get into it?
I got into it about 7 years ago. A bunch of teams recruited me. I think they wanted to sell me a board, and it worked. And I've been hooked ever since. So then I ended up moving to Hawaii. And tandem surfing is really big in Hawaii, where I met my wife. And she hadn't surfed, and now we're tandem surfing as a couple and traveling around competing. And this is one of the greatest events, so we look forward to coming back to it every year. It's just, you kind of choose your 4 or 5 events that your budget will allow you to go to, and this is one of them. People come from all over, from San Diego, from Los Angeles, and I think it's the draw of every families come and they vacation for 3 or 4 days in Oceanside together, and I think it becomes like an annual thing that you feel like if you miss it, you're missing a big party. So you got to come back to the Oceanside. I call it like an ocean festival.
Well, I managed to get Kahuna Bob out of the water. Thanks, Kahuna Bob, for joining us here. You're legendary in North County for being one of the premier surf instructors here. Tell us a little bit about the heats that you were in today.
Well, I just competed in the tandem final with my partner, Chelsea Delgado, and we did several really nice lifts, and we managed to hold them and ride the waves all the way to the beach. So we'll have to wait and see about the results, but we felt real good about the way we did.
Sure. Well, the great thing is that she's just 12 years old, and she's just doing phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, Chelsea is a very brave young girl to go out there. The wave were some 3 and 4 foot waves. It was kind of steep and a little bit treacherous, but she has a lot of confidence in me. We practiced quite a bit, and she loves going out there in the water with me, so I love going out there with her. When the event first started back in 1983, there were hardly no longboard contests around. Shortboarding was large and in charge, and longboarding was just coming back. And with the help of many Oceanside surfers like Donald Takayama and many of the club members that have been around for a long time, this event has developed into one of the biggest longboard contests in the world, and it still is.
And later on, you're going to be competing. Is the competition fierce? Are you out there to win, or are you out there just to have fun?
Yeah, we're all out there to win. We're all good friends. I know everybody in the final, but we have a saying, for that 15 minutes, the aloha is put aside, and it's every man for himself, and then once you get back to the beach, the aloha spirit.
Great. Well, good luck later on today.
All right. Thank you, Amy.
Sure. In the meantime, let's check out the luau festivities during this competition here at Oceanside Pier. Well, in order to have a contest like this, you need sponsors. It takes a lot of money to put on a contest like this. With me is one of the sponsors. Tell me your name and what you're here with.
I'm Joe James, and I'm a sales representative for ProLite International. We manufacture and have been manufacturing travel accessories for probably the last 25 years.
What do you think about this particular longboard contest being here in Oceanside?
This is a traditional contest. It's been here for a while, and if you ask me, it's been world-renowned just because of all the history that Oceanside has deep in surfing. We've got the Surf Museum right up the street, so why not have an event here?
Great. What have the competitors shown you today? Have you seen some awesome surfing or what?
Well, due to the conditions, it's really challenging for those guys. It's not in some surfing contests you really have to be challenged by the big surf. This is the small stuff, and it's just kind of meager. And I'll tell you what, there's some prodigies out there making it look really good.
Are you an avid surfer yourself then?
Yeah, I've been addicted for the last 25 years to surfing.
But you're not competing today. Why not?
I know my caliber of surfing. I go out there and have a good time, and these guys are way beyond my league.
Well, you can't have a contest without the judges. With me is head judge Bruce King. Bruce, how's the competition out there so far today?
It's very fierce. It's what they're doing, I guess, is pretty much carrying on the tradition of surfing in California, they have taken it throughout the world.
Excellent. Well, it's your responsibility to judge them and present the winners with some trophies. What are you looking for when you're up there judging?
Well, actually, we're just looking for style is a big part of it. Maneuvers is another part, and how everything is put together. And pretty much it's kind of like a dance with the waves. That's what I'd pretty much call it.
Well, I'm sporting my new t-shirt plus some Sticky Bump surfboard wax. I'll need this the next time I hit the waves. That wraps up the 16th annual Oceanside Longboard Surf Contest here just north of the Oceanside Pier. It's another endless summer here in Oceanside, California. I'm Amy Forsyth reporting for KOCT Oceanside Community Television.